Sit, turn type, sit. Good boy. Ruff.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff.
Yeah.
And we are live. And for New York Wrestle Media, you know, if you see us and it's not a History and Headlocks episode, there is a specific reason why we're doing this. And can the damn thing scroll down? Laptops are annoying me.
Today too. It's one of them
I just want to
days.
do one thing. I just want to do one thing for the quality of the show. But
Turnbuckle Tabloid cutting a promo.
yeah, we're back. And I think the last time we did this was we did John Cena's last match.
Yes, correct.
So why are we here again? Oh yeah, because TNA got a new TV deal, which is a plus, right? A good thing.
On paper.
Yeah. But then execution last night was probably the biggest. What the fuck? I won't say it's a mixed bag. It was a lot. A lot of people liked it, but
I haven't seen anybody like this fucking show. Everyone online I've seen has trashed it or has highly criticized it.
Yeah,
with a few bright points that, you know.
Yeah. It's gotten to the point where podcasters who are very well known here are arguing with wrestlers who work for said promotion, and I think I'm at the point of I'm done with that, but it still exists. But we are here to give our honest opinions, and I don't know they dropped the ball last night.
Oh, big time. You got to see it, right?
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay. All right.
This was one. I mean, why? If I didn't see it, we wouldn't be doing this right now.
Okay, no, but I know that since I did see it,
it was like I couldn't type anything fast enough because you were like so quick.
Oh, because it was just so like, what is going? I just felt like I was watching some low budget indie show trying to act like they had, I have no words for what I witnessed last night. I felt awful. I really do feel bad for them.
Yes. And let's get one thing clear too. We are not the type of people that want TNA to go away.
Not at all. Not at all. I
it's another
day one with TNA.
It's also another opportunity for the boys and the girls to get work.
Yeah.
But I think, can we be honest with a lot of people that are watching this right now? If you're under the impression it's going to be the number 2 company in the world, back up.
That's not happening.
Take a seat, touch grass.
Yeah, that's Matt Hardy. I love you, Matt Hardy, but that prediction that you're trying to say that it will be the number 2 promotion this year. Nah, dude. Nah.
I got something to say about Matt Hardy too, but Mr. Eric Bischoff, I know you hate AEW so much, but now I think it's time to kind of slow your roll a little bit. But I mean, what do I know? I wasn't running a promotion that ran for 83 weeks successfully, and then I don't know, got out of business.
Right.
I mean, just saying.
Yeah.
But I think let's get the pause out the way. Like we said, they got on AMC. Now, this is the same channel who I believe had Duck Dynasty before, and I know they have all the storage, like the storage wars, the parking wars, those silly little shows. I think like even Cops was on the show.
And wait, hold on.
Like something live PD, it was on the channel.
On AMC?
I believe so. Am I thinking something else? I'm thinking A&E. Never mind.
Yeah, you're thinking A&E. AMC had like The Walking Dead.
Yes.
And all the spin-offs and the Interview with the Vampire.
Yeah, Breaking Bad, right?
All those really cool shows. Yeah. The
Yeah,
cool
so
series.
I retract my statement from before, but yes, Breaking Bad and Walking Dead.
Yeah, A&E was the one that had all those reality shows.
So when I heard they're going to do wrestling, okay, might as well, because I mean, TNA went from the best spot in the world from Spike TV to then Destination America, then to God only. At that point I fell off. Following where they're live.
They were on Access, which not everybody. I had it, but not everybody that I knew got it. So
right.
They didn't have access, and they would have to watch it on the app, right?
Yeah. So when they rebranded back to TNA, it was like, okay, this is a good start. And then I would say maybe 2 years later, they announced a new TV deal, and this is probably the best deal they can. Mm-hmm. I guess you have to say partial thanks to WWE for getting some of their people in the spotlight and showcasing them.
Yep, absolutely agree.
January 15th comes around, and you presented that 2-hour show with, all right, how much talking in the first hour? 45 minutes of talking?
45 minutes of talking, yes.
In the first
before the second match started, yeah.
It reminded me of the old Impact, which was not a good sign. Where it's like the slogan would be with the no, that's AEW, but with the action, it was like total nonstop action.
Total nonstop action. Yeah.
Total nonstop talking.
Yeah, I saw a lot of people commenting that throughout IG on the TNA. Whenever TNA would post something throughout the night, people were just total nonstop talking, total nonstop promos. Where are the wrestling matches?
And I will say, when TNA advertised what they advertised, they stuck to it. No standby matches, nothing inserted at the last second.
I really thought that they would have at least thrown maybe 2, unannounced matches that would have been, just on the fly, like a promo was cut between 2 people, and then like, you know what, let's fight now, or something like that, or a challenge, something, an open challenge, anything.
and you know what's so simple too? It's like for people that are tuning into AMC, and you see a video package of what the X Division used to be, of who the stars were. Right. I think instead of a video package, have an X Division match. Throw anybody out there. Cedric Alexander against somebody.
Something.
You showcasing. You have a women's division. We'll talk about the Knockouts tag team match, but send out a couple of women out there for a single.
Yeah, why? Oh yeah, I mean, obviously they could have set up a quick last minute replacement for the women's match, for the title match, but whatever.
Let's go through it.
Yeah,
let's go through this and let's be fair as we possibly can be.
As fair as we can be. Yes.
So they started off probably with the best thing, and also an advertised thing. AJ Styles made his return to TNA.
Mm-hmm. Now, so I tuned in like 15 minutes late, so I missed. I didn't see the segment until today.
Okay.
His promo, his quick 1 minute promo until today. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like in the Sound of Music where it's like where the kid's about to go to bed, like, hello, hi everybody, thanks for showing up, and now so long, farewell, Avidas, and good night. That was pretty much AJ Styles' opening segment where it's like, thank you for all the memories, and now I have to say goodbye.
That's hysterical. Yeah, and that's the thing, since I didn't catch it live, I thought he never came out, right? So I'm watching the whole episode.
I don't think he made it. They didn't show an entrance. He was just in the ring.
And the two backstage segments that were horrible. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm saying, I think they opened up with a video and the intro, and then he's just in the ring. Like, oh, by the way, WWE superstar AJ Styles is in the ring.
Right, and he's like, I'm gonna make it quick because we got wrestling matches to get to.
What a liar! What a
Liar.
liar.
I was like, AJ, really? Come on, man.
They made him look like a damn fool.
He looked stupid saying that, considering. Oh my god. Oh
You
my
flew
god.
him from Dusseldorf, Germany in for this?
For this. He could have recorded a video from Dusseldorf and they could have just aired it.
I mean, it was good to see him. So
Yeah. You got a great
I'm positive that at least, let's be real here too. The NXT TNA partnership has been very lopsided in some aspects, but this was in the case of WWE did the right thing and had the AJ go to TNA just for one night. Now,
right.
I don't think it's going to be for one night. I would hope maybe if this is his last year in the ring, let him work at least one match in TNA. I don't know who you would do it against, but just, yeah.
Right. Even if you give him a title shot, just for old time's sake, and even if he loses, I
mean, I don't want to jump ahead, but he was looking at the damn title.
Right. Exactly.
So they definitely have a tease or an idea of what they want.
We'll hope.
You hope that they stick to it.
Yes.
But yeah, then we went from that to a 6-man tag, Elijah and the Hardys against Order 4, Mustafa Ali and the Great Hands. I mean, no standard 6-man tag. I thought, looking at Matt Hardy, he was very out of shape. I don't know if that was just my eyes or being deceived.
Like I said, I tuned in 15 minutes into the show, so the match was a few minutes away from ending. So there was a bit of it just looked a little clusterfucky at the end when this girl jumped in and they did the twist of fate on it was just whatever. But when they won the match and they were posing with the belts, I took a good look at Matt and I said, "Wow, Matt, what is going on with you? You are aging faster than you should."
Come on.
No,
they taped several stuff in advance, so this was definitely 3 weeks ago. Matt does not look like this week's Matt.
Right, like he looked tired. His hair looked gray. He looked. Even Jeff too. Jeff was looking pretty ragged at the end of this match. They looked like they went through it with these young guys in the ring.
And mind you, Jeff revealed the other day he has 2 bulging discs in his neck.
Like, okay.
So I'm like, so you're in a 6-man tag? Cool.
With these 3 young men who are going to run circles around you. 20 years ago, the match would have been great.
Yeah, but these are the old Hardys that are going to work slow. And also, too, I think the last, 3 months where they just did tables, ladders, and chairs matches.
It took a lot out of them.
There's no need for that. But then they did the big angle where the right just came out. And they do the spot I hate where Vincent padlocks a chain out that was attached to the ring. I think it was attached to the ring post.
The ring post and into Jeff's
Jeff's gauged ear.
Oof. I know that weight.
I guess as soon as he locked it, the thing fell. So immediately Jeff was like that shit definitely hurt. All that selling too was like, I don't think that was even selling. I think he really was like, Yeah. But if I'm just looking at him, it's like, oh my God. It's like, Jeff, are you all right? And then tag title match on Saturday, by the way, for these 2. So at least
just please give the belts to the righteous.
But you know what? At least they advertised or did an angle for their pay-per-view.
Yes, that's one thing.
That's a bonus.
That was a bonus. Yes,
because if you're watching this and you're wondering who the hell are these 2 weird people, they're the challengers, and they want to destroy the Hardys. Simple story. Right.
Because first they come out like they were saving them, and then they beat the shit out of them.
Oh no! What were they saying? Like, we love you.
Yeah, that.
Like, we love you. We want to save you. I mean, come on! Like,
they're so.
Everybody's been trying to save the Hardys for years, but they can't help themselves.
No.
And then it all started.
Oh boy! After this, it was just.
Well, then we mentioned Cranky had an interview talking about the main event, and AJ popped up. So it was kind of cool to see like old rivals stare each other down, but then AJ stared at the belt and blah blah blah.
And then, well, no, but it just killed me because I think I had mentioned in the chat how when AJ pops up, I'm expecting to hear the crowd reaction.
It was quiet.
Quiet, and then they piped it in when AJ walks away, and I'm like, guys.
Yeah, and I hate to say it, but I'm in agreement with everybody else. The quality on the show was not the best.
No.
It's like when you compare this to like WWE and AEW standards, it's like, oh my lord. Like, how do you go backwards?
I saw someone say that MLW's production looked better than this production. I was like, God damn, that's rough.
Yeah.
MLW TV shows are so bootleg.
But you know what? At least it looks presentable.
Yeah.
So then let's count. Let's count how many talking segments we had. So I'm gonna count the interview as one.
Yes.
And like you said, did not air this. They did not show this on the screen fast enough, so you heard nothing until AJ popped up, and then you hear the crowd react.
And you hear like a little in the background.
I expect an AEW because like there's gonna be that delay. Like okay, quickly let's switch to backstage and have the fans react.
You have a little bit of a delay, right.
It was more. It was like time passed. Like the Earth did one full rotation before it got on the screen.
Like, did they even put it on the screen in the arena until the end? Like, it was so weird, very awkward, cringy.
Yeah. Then we had Gia Miller interview actors from a show called Dark Winds.
Stars in the crowd.
Cool.
Oh my god!
And meanwhile, Candice Michelle standing right there.
But Mike, what killed me is the way the commentators were hyping it up. Like, I thought it was gonna be real. Like, we had the stars in the crowd tonight, and I'm like, who are these people?
Meanwhile, when WWE does it, there's stars. Like, oh look, there's Topanga. Oh, there's Vanessa Hudgens. There's a rapper. There's a football player.
Fluffy.
So,
but this time I just see this guy and I'm like, is that Lou Diamond Phillips? And then I'm like, no, that's not. Who the hell? Who are these?
I don't know what Dark Winds is. I don't give a shit.
It's an AMC show, obviously. I didn't realize it until they showed a commercial for it, and I'm like, oh. And then
hold on. Is this the point where you saw AJ Francis in the crowd, who, mind you, is on the roster?
And Eric Young. Why were they in the audience? I hate when WWE does that. It's like Sammy in the audience. I'm like, why are you in the audience?
And they're next to the Twitch reactors.
And they hyped it up. I'm like, who are these people? I'm like, how are these people considered stars? Yeah. Candice was the biggest star in that whole. And
mind you, all this was so random that could crotch himself on the barricade.
Got chopped by the indigenous dude.
Right.
Yeah. What? That was so bad.
And then one of the knockouts, like Mara Shade, was attacking him too. So
yeah, I was like, who is? I'm not familiar with her. I don't.
She was in NXT teaming with Last Legend before she got fired.
Oh, right, correct.
She was the girl with the lollipop
with the reddish hair, right. Oh my god, that was just it was so painful to watch that whole segment.
So that was talking number 2. Talking number 3, because now we have to have a new authority figure. Oh my, I hate these things. I hate when it's like, now we need a new authority. So Santino comes out, and I will say, pleasant surprise, there was no reports of this, nothing breaking, so you know what, good on them.
Yeah.
But the former Sonya Deville walks out, who's now Daria Ray.
She looked great.
I will give her credit. She does look good.
She looked great.
Came out, cut a good promo.
Yeah, she did.
And
pretty much back to her GM role, basically, that she had.
Board director suggested that he needed help, and they assigned her. And I think in 5 seconds, she turned heel.
Yep, told him we're not needed or something like that.
Yeah, Santino's incompetent, and as she's about to walk away, oh, by the way, I signed a new knockout. Here she is, and the crowd stands up. I don't know what they're expecting, but
Me neither.
The former Cora Jade walks out, Elena Black, who quit wrestling to pursue OnlyFans, but now is back in TNA.
Yeah.
Appropriate named, I would say, I guess.
Yeah, it was like, okay, I thought she left wrestling. I guess it wasn't. I mean, I've heard it's successful, but maybe she still got bills to pay.
And I don't want to be a pig or anything like that, but I'm just, correct me if I'm wrong too. If I say anything out of turn, please
go ahead.
Correct me, but or give me the shocking for what I say. But I get it. You got hurt. You go away. You rehab. You obviously get something done physically in your appearance, and that's your choice. I'm not saying what she needed to do. That was a company decision, but you do that, fine.
Right.
You come back to wrestling, you get fired, which sucks.
Right.
Then you do your little indie thing, not working very quickly, and then you just quit and join OnlyFans. Which, listen, if you fucking do it, you do it. And you do it for the money, you know what you're doing, it's your right.
Right. Exactly.
Now you're back to wrestling, I guess, for a check.
I don't think it's for the love of it.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I can't wait to hear an interview with somebody, because she obviously she's going to do an interview, because this is going to be the biggest story, but
she will.
I don't know. I also saw somebody too was like, is this teasing Mandy Rose? I was like, oh god, like Mandy Rose is a millionaire. She does not need this nonsense.
No, she's got her OnlyFans or whatever the other brand that she does her stuff on. She's got a freaking skincare line. She's good.
That woman does not need to take one more bump in her life.
No, like why should she have to? Fuck that.
I mean, well, she did a wrestling thing for her site with Cora Jade the other day. She teased it on her socials. Where they switch gear and shit, so
whatever.
So we got so pretty much we got two new faces in TNA, which I will say, which is also good for Sonya, because I thought the last time when we saw her in WWE, she looked very rough in the ring.
Sonya?
Yeah, because I think you also pointed that too, because she was like very working slow, because she was coming off ACL surgery.
Right. Yeah, but it's
when she was with Shayna and Zoe, she looked like slow out of the three of them.
Compared to those two, yeah, of course, but it's good to see her though, because I she has a great gimmick when she's a heel. Like she knows how to be that evil villainess. She's got great personality, cut
good
promos,
look.
Great look. She's got that wicked look. I was happy to see her come out. I'm like, good for her. I wasn't sure if she would ever show her face in wrestling again after she left WWE, or after they let her go.
She's doing a successful podcast with her girlfriend, with her fiance.
No, I think they're married.
I think they're married, yeah.
Yeah, because I remember seeing her wife in Philadelphia last year, almost 2 years ago. Holy shit. And she had the crown, and she had this sash that said Mrs. DeVille. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's a good way to, let everybody know who you're married to.
Fitness model, right?
I think so. Stunningly beautiful.
Yeah. I love too, like on her time trial, it was like suit, but like the eye was like her posing. Because pretty much that was her gimmick in WWE when she was in 33. She wore suits every week.
She had the dope ass.
Because I guess Vince had a really nice attraction to that, which I mean, not for nothing.
She rocks it.
She looks good in the suit.
Yeah.
I'm giving you the next, because we had a Knockouts tag team title match, or did we?
Well, before the Knockouts title match happened, we had a whole segment in the ring.
I'm just going to ask you this one question. What hole did they dig Perez Hilton from?
I was like, did they take a time machine back to 2003? Because I'm
TNA Wrestling, Perez Hilton. What the fuck?
Perez Hilton. Like, you really got Perez Hilton, of all people, who hasn't been relevant for 20 years. Yeah. And half the people in the crowd are probably like, who the hell is this dude with the pink hair and tropical outfit on? Right. I remember Perez because I was in my early 20s and I used to be petty and like to listen to that petty kind of stuff that he would put out.
I remember him because my sister knew him.
Right.
He was like a blogger. Was that his thing?
Yeah, he was a blogger. He did like gossip and celebrity stuff, and he was very very, very opinionated about his thoughts of certain celebrities and didn't hold back on, very petty, very cat-like, catty. And I couldn't believe he was standing. I had to take a picture of the screen and send it to my friend because she wasn't watching it. She's like, why the fuck is Perez Hilton in the ring?
The perfect question, like why? I mean, I'm saying this in jest, but he's still alive. Like what hole did he come from?
I really don't know. I don't understand. How many people did they get rejections from before they settled on him?
I mean, and also let's be real here too. This is the same company who was able to get JWoww and Ronnie from the Jersey Shore at their peak.
Right.
So we have Perez Hilton here. Why is he there? He's with the Elegance brand, who are going to be introducing Mr. Elegance.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know this poor schmuck. I don't know this worker at all. So good looks to him because all it said on the graphic was Mr. Elegance.
I want to say, for a split second when those feathers dropped, I thought it was Pete Dunne. Because all I see is that long hair, right? And little, not little, but like smaller stature man. And I'm not really paying attention to the face. All I see is the hair and the little trunks. And I'm like, fuck, is that Butch?
You're already complaining about him in American Mass. Now you see him on TNA as Mr. Elegance. That's the next thing you needed.
They lent him out to do this. This is very unorthodox of him.
I mean, all I say is about this is good luck to him.
He looks familiar, but I can't pull. I don't know if it's just that he looks like other wrestlers because of the hair and very generic long-haired wrestler look. I don't know, but which
also I noticed too was like Ash by Elegance. Dana Brooke was there. She also won the title last year and then retired afterwards. So I don't know what her deal is, or she's hoping to come back, but she's still around.
She looked good.
I mean, all of them look good. I mean, the manager gets a little after me sometimes, but it was like, okay, so this is a thing.
Oh, yeah.
Then commercial, right?
Yeah. So wait, hold on. It was like.
So they do the whole introduction of Mr. Elegance.
Right. Then they go into the match since the girls were in the match. Then
with the Inspiration, who were the former Iconics.
Inspiration come out and they start brawling in the ring, and then they cut to commercial.
Normal.
Right. Okay. A 4-minute commercial spot, right? More or less.
Right. Yeah.
Comes back. The match is in progress. Commentators are talking, and then suddenly the screen went black. And then another set of commercials just came out of nowhere.
Right.
And I'm like, what the fuck just happened?
I thought the commercials on Raw were bad.
I was like, ooh, that's a bad glitch. Hopefully that will be the only time. No, that wasn't.
Meanwhile, before you continue, legit, I was thinking, they're going to give these women a lot of time on this tag team?
Because what happens? They come back and the match ended like 10 seconds later.
During commercial.
Nothing of this match was seen other than that little clip between those two big commercial breaks, which was maybe 10 seconds worth of the match?
The brawl and then whatever you saw, and then this match. This match definitely didn't go 5 minutes. There's no way.
It was. I mean, it felt like it went because
less than 5 minutes, hat tops.
Less than 5 minutes because the first commercial break was about 3 to 4, and then the second one wasn't that long. It was like maybe 3 commercials, so 2 minutes maybe.
Right.
So that's 5 minutes already right there.
I never remember the finish. How'd they win? They didn't even air the finish, right?
I think it came back just because I remember seeing the Pete Dunne looking guy to clip one of the girls in the knee when the referee wasn't looking, and then the match ended there. So that's how it ended, with cheating. Yes.
And then the kicker. I think I shared this with you. It is revealed, like just on Wednesday when the fucking Powerhouse Hobbs contract was up at midnight. This was the Inspiration's last day with the company. The contracts are expired.
Yes, I saw that too, and I was like, oh, okay. Where are they off to now?
I mean, there's only 2 destinations, right?
Pretty much.
I mean, one company has new tag titles. I mean, I'm gonna be fair here again. They're not the best wrestlers, but they're very entertaining. They have characters, but are they Tony Khan's taste?
I don't know. It's funny because when I see them, I see Harley Cameron, or when I see Harley Cameron, I see them sometimes because they had that Australian. They've got that outlandish personalities. They would do crazy shit on the cut crazy promos and stuff. So I can kind of
funny enough, Harley sings their song.
Right, and it's funny, like I could actually see them doing like if they were to jump into AEW, maybe they could come in and Harley turns on Willow and they lose the belts and she joins forces with them and they become this crazy trio of doing their crazy shit, But that's just,
I mean, the other option is WWE's, but I don't know. We'll see.
They may go back to WWE since they have history with them, I don't know.
I know they took a break from wrestling because they both became mothers. So
they both became mamas, yeah.
Yeah. So this was. I don't know who to blame. I would say AMC. AMC is the one to blame.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this was on AMC because and if that's the case, wow, guys, really you do this to a show that's just starting out.
But then also too, it was like, isn't this TNA where they should have had a better understanding of when the commercials were going to happen?
That too. But it's just weird how they did. Maybe like they came back too fast from the commercial break the first time. I don't know.
Maybe they went to the finish too quick, it
was just
because you would hope the referee gives the cues like, okay, we're coming back live in 3, 2.
But the thing is, you could tell they had no idea they went to commercial break that second time because they were still talking. They were literally like in the middle of their broadcasting, calling the match. Got cut off, and when they came back, there was no like we're back or we're going on like usually they give you that cue that they're gonna go on a break, right? Like, oh, we'll be back after this commercial break or whatever, and then when they come back, they're usually like we're back, and this is it wasn't even like that. It's like I don't even think they even realized that second break happened because it also happened later on in the night.
Right. So we have new women's tag team champions. Hoopla.
Mm-hmm. Woohoo! Okay.
And meanwhile, I think in NXT they're gonna do a 3-way on NXT to determine who faces the tag team champions.
Alrighty.
So that just also shows you too there's not enough teams in TNA to fucking defend these stupid belts.
Nope.
AEW women's tag team belts are probably the best women's tag belts in America right now. And it's only been 2 months.
Because it's a very versatile division because the girls can work tags or they can work singles and it's not going to hurt them,
Also, Artie, I'm giving a warning here. They have a roster.
That too.
They have women.
They have a full stack, binders full of women.
And they just sent another one, which is another good signing for AEW, by the way. Persephone.
Persephone.
Get the other one. Get Bozilla. I need her and Jamie Hayter fighting on Wednesday right now. Mm-hmm. Or being a team. I don't care.
Or they could run back that match with Megan on AEW TV. That match looks like killer.
We had a backstage thing with Stax and Ariana Grace, Yahoo. India Hartwell talked about the premiere, and then she gets attacked by the Elegance brand. Cool. This is nonsense. More knockouts time where we had. Okay, so it was known beforehand about the visa issues. About certain.
Thank you, Mr. Trump.
Yeah, TNA roster. Unfortunately, half of them are from overseas.
Yes.
And do not have their work visas for Leon Slater. Meanwhile, spoiler alert for anybody that's not watching SmackDown right now, he just answered Carmelo Hayes' U.S. Open Challenge. So he missed TNA's debut on AMC and did SmackDown.
He bit the bullet with that one.
I don't know. Are you saying that in a good way or in a bad way?
Listen, would you rather be on that TNA episode or would you rather be on SmackDown?
Well, remember, he was advertised. I don't know if it was supposed to be him versus Myron.
Right, and Myron said, yes.
No, Myron was going to work it. But TNA took him off. They canceled the match.
Oh, well. Yeah. They were probably,
because also reporting to is that WWE wanted to use Leon on the European tour, so in return they sent AJ to TNA.
Right.
Yeah. So pretty much, instead of getting a fun X Division match, we got AJ talking for 5 minutes and saying, "Welcome to TNA."
Not even 5 minutes, like 2, if that.
TNA always gets the fucking shaft. Somehow they always do, but
they always do. But somehow they always come through.
it's like a water bug or a cockroach. Like they never die.
They never die. I know.
No matter how much you stomp or spray it, they just live and live and live forever and laugh at you.
Yep.
But so yeah, visa issues. So that causes Danny Luna, who's supposed to be challenging for the Knockouts title, she can't come over to the States, so her title match is on hold. Or that's where I start. But they said it. It goes away now. It goes to a new person. So then, I want to say this name right. Li Ying Lee, who was the Knockouts champion, comes out.
Yes.
Issues an open challenge, and out comes NXT's Zarya and Sol Ruka. And people are gonna think we're making this up, but the biggest heel in this whole segment was the fucking pen. Because Zarya had to sign this stupid contract for the title match, and she couldn't get this pen to work.
Yeah, and she ended up stabbing Santino in the back with it.
Yeah, so Santino had to turn around, and she had to sign it, but it's one of those turn pens. It's not like a clicker.
Right.
So, and then it's funny. She was on Twitter said, "When I become champion, clickers are going to be added to the company's bill." So yeah, now we have a match for. So pretty much they solved the TNA knockouts situation.
Right.
But then for the X Division title match, was supposed to be Slater versus Cedric Alexander versus Moose. Now NXT's Joe Hendry takes this spot, and you messaged me, is he still in TNA or is he NXT now? And I said, oh, he's NXT now.
And I'm like you guys just lost him. Now you're bringing him back for a match. It's just that's why I was like, wait, did they do the official switch over, or was it's just so like, you know.
It was difficult. I don't. This is another one of those things where I don't want to say LOL TNA, but it's like one of those unfortunate things where they didn't work out the visas in time, or the government didn't get them their paperwork. I don't know how the process goes.
They seem to be putting delays on a lot of visas from a lot of countries. Yeah, or blocking them altogether.
But then we had that. System cut a promo because Fandango pretty much is retiring after this match on Saturday, so they did a segment with that.
Why didn't they have Moose wrestling on this damn show? Why didn't you have where was Nick Nemeth? Why don't you have these big names?
He was there
wrestling on the show and just coming out to cut a promo. Oh, and also let's not forget, in between all these promos, we're getting vignettes of the history of TNA.
Right, where I said earlier, instead of showing the vignette, you could have actually shown or displayed something. But now it's time for this was I couldn't believe they did this.
And before the promo, but before the sister came out to the promo, you see Frankie Kazarian and Mike Santana walking through the hallway, getting ready for the match. And I'm like, well, okay, when is this match going to start? Because these guys have been walking for a while now.
No, but then fucking Mother Dixie comes out. Dixie Carter.
Oh, my God. She got booed out the building.
Oh, my God.
When she came out, I'm like, Dixie? They really brought her back? And that crowd was eating her alive.
Because I think at this point, the crowd realized what a shit show we are watching. There's no wrestling. And then this woman comes out to talk.
Right. And then
Bully Ray comes out and they forgive each other. Yay.
I know. I'm like, remember, I was like, is he going to put it through the table?
And then,
no, apparently not. They gave each other a big, loving hug.
I forgot, what was Bully Ray's point of coming out here? Was he on commentary?
He was. Okay, so this is where the commercials got funky again, right?
Because that's time for the main event.
It's time for the main event. He's walking to the ringside. You hear the guy saying, oh, he's going to join us at the table. Okay, cool. As he's walking, and I hear one of them talking about how Bully works on Busted Open Radio, I think. Mm-hmm. And in the middle of his sentence, Screen goes black again. Commercial start. And I'm like, what the hell? Again? And then they come back from commercial with Frankie's entrance in progress, and Mike Santana is already in the damn ring. So we missed his whole entrance. We missed that man's entrance. I was like, what? It made him look like a jobber.
It's even bad when we were talking about who won.
That's what's killing me. Like, yo, you have him. It makes him look like a fucking jobber standing in the ring waiting for the opponent to come out. And they're in the middle of everything, middle of commentary, because again, they don't even realize this. And then what happens? They go back to commercial break.
Oh.
They go back to the real commercial break that they were supposed to take. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Thankfully, this time they waited for the commercial break to end to start the match. But then what happens? Oh, the whole time during the break, Frankie was berating the crowd. Like, it would have been nice to see that.
Well, so they had the match.
Good match.
I will say too, there's nothing wrong with this match at all. I mean,
no.
I think I pointed out too, the 6-man tag and this was probably the highlights of the show, only because there was actual wrestling. And I will say that Canadian Destroyer into Lariat was really good, and that was fucking close because the crowd was like, "That was 3. That was 3."
Yeah,
I think Frankie got his arm up right away, but the referee still fucking smacked it for 3.
Yeah, the close call finishes at the end were very because I felt like the majority of the match was very standard.
Yeah,
good match. Nothing. Woo! It wasn't until like the last few minutes that the match really picked up and got exciting to watch.
Exactly.
With the ref getting knocked down and Santana having like a 10 count because the ref was knocked out, and then Frankie pulling out the belts and trying to win.
Yeah, Santana hits the spin the block, and he is the new TNA World Champion.
Which doesn't surprise me. I figured he'd win it back.
But why? What was the purpose? Because here's the thing. It's an anniversary. It's in this dude's fucking hometown. You had him lose. Fine. Not the time. Bound for glory. Boston. It's close enough here.
Right.
He gets the belt back from the NXT superstar.
Right.
Big win. They take a 2-week hiatus. They come back. This poor bastard gets attacked by the NXT jobbers, which includes Alexis King.
Remember, I even asked you if he's still in NXT.
I had to double check and say yes.
Yeah, my God.
He got attacked by them. Frankie cashed in his Call Your Shot thing.
Right.
Well, he was the co-holder, but I'll get into that in a little bit.
Right.
And they have this poor bastard lose the title then.
Yeah.
So, what? I don't understand. Why don't you have the man hold the title till the premiere of you going to a different network? And I point this out to people too. It's the Olba thing as well. Why did he lose the title to Ricky if he's just gonna drop it on New Year's Evil? Like, why take a month off, take a break? You could have had him hold the title for another 2 months or 3 months to the end of the year, and then have him drop the title and have him go to the main roster, no problem.
Right.
Because there's an asterisk now on that NXT title where it could have been, he held it for longer, but no. Unless there was an injury, then you know what? Fair. You take the title off said person because you're not going to know when this person is coming back.
Right.
But Santana worked the next pay-per-view, which was in a week after they came back.
Right.
So, congratulations to Mike, but what the fuck are they doing over there in TNA?
And then they're giving an immediate rematch to Frankie with Nick Nemeth as a special guest referee?
And this was another thing, too. So they were promoting in this show, too, that Nick Nemeth, was going to cash in his Call Your Shot immediately after the winner.
Right, you had said that in our chat, and I was like, and I'm waiting for him to come out, and I'm waiting.
And meanwhile, they go off the air. Show's over.
And then they did the whole producers credit.
So you pretty much said it. The main event now at the pay-per-view on Saturday, which is pretty much tomorrow when we're recording this.
Right,
We're recording this the day
right.
before, but
Yeah.
it's a rematch. Nick Nimbus is the ref. Texas Death Match. What? Why? When? How?
Like, what was... If we were going to have a match tomorrow, why did we even have a match yesterday?
I wouldn't be surprised if Frankie gets the belt back.
I mean, they could have done Santana versus Nemeth. Winner take, winner. I don't freaking know.
But, or maybe just not do the match on the show because the show's already loaded enough.
Yeah, that too. They could do something else.
I mean, do you really need to do the AEW thing of having 10+ matches on your show?
Like, but just don't get the belt back to Frankie. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Do that. Do not do that.
Okay.
Like, you can't. Listen, it's one thing to hot potato the belt, but not like this.
I mean, Nick Nemeth could also cash in his trophy thingy and get the belt too, but it's also like,
that's just don't do that to Santana, man. Don't do that to him.
Meanwhile, if you look on his Instagram, there's a picture of him looking at the belt. I want to comment so bad. He's like, "Damn it, I won you again."
Yes, I saw that. Yeah.
Other friends comment, be like, I wonder what Ortiz is up to right now, or it's like, how long is my TNA deal again? Because it's like,
I know it's just weird because like the first couple of years of his TNA run has been phenomenal, and then as soon as they finally give him the belt, is like he's been put like, get out of here. We don't need you. We got Frankie Kazarian.
This dude's been busting his ass for years since he broke up with his partner. I mean, AEW obviously didn't give him a chance. So you know what? He came back to House of Glory, had the title for a year.
Fuck yeah, he did his thing.
Had the best matches he can, and then signed with TNA, and they took a gamble on him. They built it. And you know what? The fucking crazy thing about this is TNA actually built a story around this dude. Started from the bottom and worked his way to the goddamn top.
Right. And then he finally gets to the top, and then you take it away from him.
For yucks? For a fake storyline where you think Santana's pissed at us?
Right. Like,
and then you give him the belt back on your debut on AMC. So then, now what?
Cool. But now he has to defend it 2 days later to the person he just lost it. I mean, he just beat to get it with the person who could easily take it away from any of them refereeing the match. Come on.
This was TNA's opportunity to get gain an audience on AMC.
Yes.
If I'm brand new, if I didn't know what TNA was and I saw this after the show, I would not tune in next week.
You took the words right out of my mouth because I was going to say that exactly. If I had, earlier today,
how do new fans look at this and say, yeah, I'll tune in next week?
No. And that's the thing. Earlier, I was watching, I don't know if you were familiar with the podcaster James Romero, the British guy.
Yes. That
he works with, Lush Mantel, whatever. Mm-hmm. So he has never been able to watch TNA live because, being in the UK, I guess he wasn't able to access it. So he's only seen clips, So he was finally able to watch it live. And he absolutely tore the show a whole new asshole. He was so unhappy with how, from start to finish, he had nothing good to say. It was a half-hour video of him just going off on the show. And you could see how let down and disappointed he was that this is what he got to witness. And it's a shame because...
And that's the thing. It's just disappointment.
It is, because TNA has put on some really great freaking shows in the past. And then they decide to go the WWE route where they're focusing more on presentation, even though the presentation was terrible, and who's in the crowd and promos and vignettes with very minimal matches. TNA fans don't want to see that. They want to watch wrestling. You made your bread and butter off of wrestling, putting on some really great matches. What the hell were y'all thinking? This show should have been stacked.
Yes. They should have went all out on the show.
Yeah, like I don't want it to be so stacked that when they start showing the next episodes, it's not as good. It can't live up to the first one, but it should have had a much more balanced mix of wrestling and presentation. So because yeah, you want to be able to do some of these promos so the new fans can get familiarized with the personalities that work on the show. I get that, but come on, like one that wasn't even shown at all because of the glitches.
Right.
And then the two, standard matches that were okay, sure, cool, but
it's
and there were so many people backstage they could have used and they didn't.
Yeah.
Moose should have been in a match.
Yeah, something. Just anybody.
They could have done a tag match with Moose, and the system could have had a quick little tag or trios match or whatever with some other wrestlers.
Right.
They didn't have to have a freaking storyline to it.
And I understand when your people that you've been building up signed to different companies. Matt Cardona just returned to WWE. Jake Something just signed to AEW.
Yes. Yeah.
1, 2, 3. All 4 rascals leave and go to the other company.
Yes. And Killer Kelly is gone.
Right, but I think just in more the sense of people that have been pushed to the main events have been pretty much the stars of this promotion for the last couple of years. All 4. It's not like he lost one.
He lost the whole shebang. I haven't seen something that monumental. Yeah, in a long time where not just one guy or 2 guys from a faction leave. The whole faction leaves and all get signed immediately as a full package to a rival promotion.
And to replace one person.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a different story for a different day. But again, this show, it was plagued. It was pretty much plagued from the word go.
Yes, it
where,
really was.
Like I said, all the stars that they were trying to build up for all these years, gone. And then it's like, okay, who's left?
Yeah, they're gonna have to really work on building up some of these folks.
I mean, good thing they kept Nick Nemeth. Nick Nemeth ain't going around. They signed that YouTuber guy, Brent BDE. Something there.
I start building some of these, guys. Mustafa, elevate Mustafa. He's re-signed as well, so you better freaking elevate this kid.
Yeah. I'm tired of hearing. It's the ex-WWE guys. You know what? Everybody and their fucking mother works for the WWE at the end of the damn day.
Pretty much, yes. They, these guys need to work somewhere, and what are they gonna do? Sit on their asses and go broke? Come on.
And you know what? The other thing too is, it's also like how come I don't hear a lot? Oh, it's the ex-AEW guys.
Right.
Why aren't you saying anything about that?
Right. Exactly. It's just people that look so stupid. And I also heard that the TNA app crashed on everybody during the first match. And I think it came in right before the main event. So they missed out on all that garbage.
Perfect timing.
But that's bad that your TNA app, the app itself crashes during the show, leaving everybody in the dark that was tuned in through that. Like, ooh, that's bad.
And pretty much everybody after the show was just pretty much that was LOL TNA.
I was so embarrassed for them. I was embarrassed. I mean, this is so embarrassing. And then what if AMC, execs are watching and they're probably like, this is what we paid for? What happened to the shows we were paying for that we were watching a few months ago or whatever? Like, that's what we paid for. What is this?
Where's Mr. Cardona? Where's Mr. Something? Where are
those 4 young guys?
Where are the little rascals? I'm sure they're not little, but where are they? They're on TNT right now, or gonna be over there soon.
I got it. Where's the little redheaded girl with the black thing in her mouth? Where did she go? Because if she was there, she could have at least, maybe they could have given her some match time. Or she could have been the one getting the match versus, what's her name?
I don't know. I was thinking that too. Is like if you want to showcase anybody, throw Rosemary out there. She's a unique looking knockout.
I thought that it was going to be Rosemary that was going to come out to accept the knockout challenge. I really thought it was going to be Rosemary.
I don't know what to do.
I was like, oh, here comes Rosemary, and then they came out with NXT people.
Cool. I mean,
yeah, so cool.
And you know what? And on the final note, but I do hope TNA does rebound from this.
Oh my god, they need to get back to the drawing board today. No, as soon as the show ended, they better have been back there like, okay, what the fuck happened?
If I'm TNA, if I'm an exec and I'm saying, okay, I need to fix my roster or add some names.
Yeah.
TNA not TNA, AEW just cuts the people. I'm calling a Matt Taven. I'm calling a Mike Bennett and asking what your contract status is, because then you can bring in the Kingdom, a new team or another team to bring back to TNA.
That they could bring back, right? Yeah, because they fit TNA very well. So
I'm calling Mercedes Martinez. I'm saying, do you want to do some dates?
Right, you want to wrap up your career here since you're going to end it.
I'm looking at the indie scene. I'm saying who's shining right now that's not under a deal that you want to showcase or give a chance to.
Yeah, like Gal should never have let go of Hammerstone.
I don't know what his deal is. He's whatever the fuck he's doing.
Right? Yeah.
But it's, you know what this was too for TNA? This was like on NWA levels, where some of the weird shit they did, TNA did it like 10 times worse.
God, I try to black NWA out of my memories.
Right.
But yes, there you go. That's
they went NWA level. Woo! And meanwhile, Russo's running Juggalo Championship Wrestling, and that's slightly entertaining.
Oh God. Yeah, no knock on, no hate. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Don't cover that mouth. Say what you want to say.
That was that. I think that was NWA levels of production. Yeah.
You were just missing the cocaine.
D.
You were just missing the snorting of the cocaine.
I just don't want to offend Homicide because I know he puts work into that, into that show as a producer. But
yeah.
But at least NWA.
It's his fault.
But
which is
at least NWA does it intentionally to have the nostalgic feeling of how they used to produce their shows back in the early 80s, where the small little crowd, and so it's intentional how they look.
Right.
It's intentional. This was not supposed. I mean, this was not the intention to TNA. I don't think half the stuff that happened is how they expected it to present. Like on paper, it probably looked fantastic, but the execution just woo.
Yeah.
They really should have had 2 more matches on the show to balance out all the talking and all the gibberish.
Right. Or at least one. Well, I'll accept one match, but as long as it just
the first hour, 2 the second hour. Something.
Jesus.
And maybe like bring AJ out for the final match. I don't know. Like we should have seen AJ's face one more. Like I said, I didn't even know he came out because I tuned in late. So I'm like, really?
Maybe you should have saved him for the end. Then maybe not just throw him out there the first thing and have him throughout the show. Maybe you're teasing, is AJ Styles going to show up? And there he is at the main event helping Santana.
Exactly. But I have a feeling they pre-recorded his backstage segments with Frankie and Santana. He came out, did his shit, and was gone.
Back on the European tour.
Back to the airport. See you guys. Yeah. That's what I think happened.
Gotta go to Ireland on Monday.
Yeah, I think that's how they did that. And we didn't even talk about the segment he did with Santana in the back. That was very weird.
It was nothing. It was just
him. You better win the match.
I like your style, kid. Oh, well, you're AJ style.
And Santana's just sitting there like, all right. I'm like, they didn't have chemistry on screen together at all. Then they gave him that little hug, and then that was it. And I'm like, that felt weird.
I know that's a dream match for him, but it's like, if this is a tease we're gonna see, it's like oof.
Yeah, because I mean, they could have had a little more back and forth interaction. Like Santana could have stood up, they could have talked a little bit, but it just felt like Santana didn't give a shit that he was standing there.
But I get this shit over with.
Like, I get you're in the zone, you're prepping for your match, but that's AJ Styles, dude.
Yeah. The guy that you want to have a match with one day.
Like, you should have been a little more like enthusiastic that he was, giving you really sound advice to win this match.
So if you're not aware, 2 thumbs down. There's nothing else to say. Could have done better. With whatever restrictions you had or whatever was going to plague this show, could have done better. But now that's like, I hope you do better in week 2.
Oh yeah. I mean, I think their ratings were dropping throughout the episode. I think I saw something online about that the ratings from the beginning dropped big time. And I'm like, ouch, that hurts.
Did they even reach a million?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
I gotta find it again. Do you remember what the number was?
I don't. Let me see if I can find it.
Because I'm telling you, that's gonna be the number they look at and just say success. They don't give a damn what they put on the screen or how people recept it, as long as they care about that rating.
Let me see. Oh God, this font is so tiny. Let me put on my reading glasses. Excuse me. My eyes are getting old, so because like the screenshot that they put up is so little. All right. Okay. All right. Let's see. TNA. The hell's the number? All right. All I see is current total rating is 1.2.
Oh, so they did get a million. They got over a million.
But it drops. So
I can imagine like 1.2, then 1.1, then 1.0.
Yeah, it goes from like So like you see the numbers look very high, and then towards the end it's like times 0. I don't really know how to read these things. Did you see like times 7, times 8, times 3?
Weird.
Yeah. I'll send you a screenshot. Let me just send you a screenshot of it. So let's see what you may understand it better than I do, but it just looks like number, like, like the little graph that I usually have under the 1.2 is like, yeah.
Waiting.
Hold on, give me a second. I'm texting to you now.
But yeah. I mean, you would hope on AMC they got 1 million viewers. You would hope.
I mean, maybe in the beginning.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, current total rating 1.2, 1.20. I mean, fine. I just see a lot of red on the bottom, so pretty much it pretty much just went down from there.
Yeah. It's like people just started turning off. They probably were like, especially with the commercial break issues, they probably were like, you know what? I'm done.
Yeah. But again, I'm gonna chalk it up to TNA, honestly, if they had bad timing of not knowing when said commercial was gonna happen, and there was no warning, or they just had to do the commercial, but
yes.
Yeah, not a good start on AMC, but we don't want them to die.
Yeah, I did. I did a quick Google, and at one point it was 1.76.
Wow.
And then it went down. That was this morning. Or whatever, 11 hours ago. Yeah. So let me see what else I could find. I'm trying to see, like, I mean, I know viewership.
Well, we're not gonna sit here all night.
Yeah.
figure out ratings, because nowadays it's all just conjecture numbers. This because now a lot of things are streaming, so all the numbers are not legitimate.
Yeah, because people try to watch it on the app or on the. I'm sure the AMC app also. AMC app also showed it. So, I mean, I watched it on Sling.
Yeah.
And boy.
So yeah, that was pretty much cutting a promo from History and Headlocks here on New York Wrestle Media. Like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, this was all just woofa. Yeah. Big oops.
Big ol' whoop-de-doo. I really hope that next week they put on a better card. More importantly, just a better card. Listen,
better presentation too.
Because they always do stupid, silly in-ring promos and stuff anyway. So, but just don't do a whole hour's worth of it back to back to back to back.
Yeah.
We need a better card. We need to see more faces in the ring actually wrestling, showing what they could do, so that people who are not familiar with the product can be like, wow, these guys are great.
Yeah.
And gals, you know?
Yeah, and on that note, catch you guys later. And please subscribe for more stuff like this. Thank you.
Yes.
In a sec.
2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff.
Sit, turn type, sit. Good boy. Ruff.